What's going on, y'all? My name is KingPen Capone, and this is Black Cartel Television. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Black Cartel, the origins of how it was made. Disclaimer. I'm built like this cat right here, Baker Mayfield. Shout out to Baker Mayfield, man. That's my dude. Mr. Chip on the shoulder. You feel what I'm saying? My whole life was built like this. And when you hear my story about how Black Cartel was created and the shit I had to go through, like the shit that happened with Black Cartel and its creation and the shit that I had to go through and why I even started it should have been left back in the day. But it came in today's time. Like, I got to tell a story about today's time. There's going to be a lot of people that's not going to like this story. I know a few for sure. But I can't help that. This is my story. This is what made me who I am today. You understand what I'm saying? This is what made my company, my reason for keep on going, my reason for pushing. Like, I can't stop, I won't stop. You feel me? I'm on some Diddy shit for real. I know that sounds corny, but I ain't gonna bore you with the details. I ain't gonna hold you up. Hey, Maestro, run that for me one time, homie.
This is Black Cartel, bitch. So why would you trip on them trees that we smoking? No sixes to sit. Black tie be my threads. Straight ball fade, no dreads. Fuck the police, cause on my payroll it's the motherfucking feds. My niggas is like troopers. They got mad skills for real, boy.
Alright, y'all. So welcome to Black Cartel Television, man. Let's get into this thing, man. So, you know, like, as a disclaimer, I'm gonna say this, man. Black Cartel was built because of a lot of hate, it was so much stuff I was going through at the time, man. Booed off Kent State stage, that was a part of it. I had a crazy gambling problem, man. Like, I took care of this dude a whole summer. That's how bad my gambling problem was, man. And motherfuckers rolled me for it. Like, I had a bad name, motherfucker. It was bad press, you feel what I'm saying? But that was something I did to myself, but I still got a lot of flack from that, you feel what I'm saying? This dumbass broad in my neighborhood said I got her pregnant. You feel what I'm saying? And half the cats in the hood was hitting her. Then there over half the cats in the hood was here. I wish I could say some names, bro. Put some niggas on blast, but you know that ain't for me to say. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I took a lot of slack, man. And the thing that hurted about that situation was the cats that heard about it, instead of coming to talk to me, you feel what I'm saying? And like, just, I don't know, and I ain't gonna say trying to find out what the hell going on or whatever. They just dogged me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took it bad for that shit. And I kept trying to tell cats, you feel what I'm saying? That wasn't my kid. Motherfuckers ain't want to listen. And they just drugged me, y'all. So, it was, Black Cartel is a snitching situation. It was so much, man, that it was just like, I gotta prove to people. Black Cartel was like, I gotta prove to people. It started with rap. And I'm gonna touch on that, but it took a whole, it became a whole beast of its own. You know what I mean? Like this whole Black Cartel and my movement and me, my reason behind pushing it. That's why I go so hard. You know what I mean? But let's get into the story, man. Let's get into this story. So, I'm gonna start from the top. Black Cartel was started because of a rap group. So I gotta take it all the way to the back, all the way to the beginning. Excuse me. So I was part of this rap group, Uncivilized. I ain't gonna say no names, so I'm gonna call my rap partner Pinocchio. So Pinocchio was trying to teach me how to spin records at first, and I couldn't get the hang of this shit, you feel me? So one day I go over to Pinocchio house and shit. He tell me to come over. I get over there, the dude standing on the porch, his cat's in front of him, and the dude rapping his ass off, man. I'm talking about, and he's spitting flame, you feel me? So I'm like, I know what I want to do. I want to be a rapper. So I told him and shit. He like, you for real? I'm like, yeah. So, you know, I got to writing this shit every day, you know. Delivery was trash, for real. But I think the writing, for me starting where I was at, I thought it was pretty good. Now, in the midst of all of this happening, I bump into a cat from EC who hooks me up with another cat that's supposed to be the plug for the music business. You feel what I'm saying? Now, he introduces us to this chick. I can't say her name, and she was she was a manager of a group from Cleveland, a multi-platinum group from Cleveland. So we just knew the plug was there. We knew we had, you know what I'm saying? We signed the paperwork and everything. We were on the cusp of everything. You feel me? And then boom, they pulled the rug from up under us and said, we don't want to sign. We don't want to sign y'all. So I think that I always say it was me, my fault, because at the time the chick came along and the contracts and all of that shit came along, it was at the very, very beginning, you know what I'm saying, of the rap career. You feel what I'm saying, of my rap career, meaning that my delivery, like I said, was probably trash, but, you know, my writing was good. So, in any case, because of the failure of that, Pinocchio dipped and started fucking around with this this record label who had a strong arm. It was like real strong in the Cleveland's hip hop scene. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, he did his thing, and me, I'm like, man, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm by myself. I gotta prove to motherfuckers I could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And luckily, I had a dude I was fucking with. You know, Rio Tracks. That's my cat. That's the only name I'm saying in my video. It's because I'm trying to get business for him. I'm trying to get him some business. You feel what I'm saying? My dude's a hell of a producer, dope producer. You can find him on Instagram, Rio Tracks. Dude, hot to death, man. If y'all in Cleveland, y'all need some hot tracks, holla at my dude, he cold. But in any case, I had my dude, and you know, he probably lightweight took me up under his wing. He was making beats, and I was fucking rapping to him. He was working with me, you feel what I'm saying? But my dumb ass, man, I was just all in the streets. I couldn't stay out the streets, you feel what I'm saying? I was just doing dumb shit, bro. Like it was insane crazy. Like, so that's when them 7 years came along. I'm catching dope cases, running from robbery cases, I'm crossing state lines. Like I was just in some crazy shit, you feel what I'm saying? So boom, I get caught. Now when I get caught, I'm 30 years old when I go to prison, y'all. You know what I mean? I started late, and that's the only time too, for real. That's the first and last number they getting from me. But 7 years, so I'm 30 years old when I go in. So my mind frame is like, look, man, I ain't about to try to chase no rap career. I'll be 38 years old when I get out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. Now the books fell into my lap. The way the books just fell into my lap, y'all. Like I didn't plan when I went in to come out being an author of 9 books. I didn't even foresee that. So I changed. I went up under another name, Anthill, when I first came home. Anthill was a clique of cats I used to run with out of EC. And so I wanted to take a negative and turn it into a positive. So it was Anthill Inc. And then I turned my name to my name was at the time C-Town Slim. So I come home from prison, man, and I got crushed by a couple of cats who was a huge part of this Anthill movement down in EC. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, and that shit fucked with me, bruh. Like that shit fucked with me. Like that shit hurt it. You feel what I'm trying to say? So my mind frame was like, I'm not about to rep nobody that ain't repping me. Like you putting me on trash that I used to be on. You blaming me for shit that I ain't even got nothing to do with me. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like you still looking at me as the old Chuck, and I'm not that old part. Like man, that dude been gone. Y'all, last time y'all seen the old Chuck, and this is for anybody that's listening right now, man, that know me. Don't expect the old Chuck, man. The old Chuck is gone. He was left back in prison in 2002, man. This is somebody totally different you're dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? So in any case, I had to drop the Anthill, man, because I just felt as though it was some bullshit in the game. You know, motherfuckers wasn't giving me the respect that I had for them. That's how I felt. You feel what I'm saying? And I just changed my name. So I went back to Uncivilized. Like, that's where it all started for me. You know, I'm thinking in my mind, you know, with the whole writing. So I'm just going to keep that alive. Now, I hadn't even ran back into Pinocchio yet. You know what I mean? I hadn't. I was still doing my book thing. And as a matter of fact, I bumped into this cat in Mayfield Apartments, out of Mayfield, Ohio. We had a studio in his room. So I would go back and forth. Like, once he found out I was rapping, I was over his house every day, man. We blowing, drinking in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Trying to recreate some shit that I did back in the day, you know. So in any case, I'm out one day and I bump into Pinocchio. Now this is back in the day. I'm still apartment living, so I'm fresh out the joint. He's suited and booted, hat cocked, ace deuce. I'm hollering at him like, you know, it's the first time I ain't seen my dude since, you know, before I went to prison. You feel what I'm saying? And his demeanor like, oh man, you know, man, blah, 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 which was kind of crazy because I thought he would have been excited to see me as I was him. You feel what I'm trying to say? So he was like, yeah, man, I'm a minister. I'm in the church, man. I don't do secular music no more. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I could respect that because I got a nephew. You feel what I'm saying? Who was gang banging, who was selling big dope, you know, before I got locked up. And when I came home, he was a minister. As a matter of fact, he married me and my wife. You feel what I'm saying? And he's still doing this 1-2. So when you tell me you from the streets and you tell me you found God and you doing your 1-2, mean, you know, I don't have no disrespect. I don't have nothing, you know, against you. You do your thing. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hold you in regards to my nephew because he's like he blazed the trail for cats in my generation that was street and went church. You feel what I'm saying? He's a shining example to me of what that should be. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hold everybody to those regards. I'm gonna hold everybody to those standards, I should say. So in the conversation, he says, I don't do secular music no more. I just do, I don't even do music. He didn't even say church music. He just said, or gospel rap. He just said, I don't do secular music no more. As a matter of fact, why don't you come and get this music? Now, when I was writing with him, he had like 100 songs. And this was years since I seen him, so he talking 200 songs. He like, man, come and get them. So I'm like, damn, man, didn't you put these songs out before? He's like, yeah, man, but they didn't bubble. Nobody knew, you know what I'm saying? You could put them out, maybe you could flip them. I said, all right, give me your number. I'll come and pick the songs up. All right, so time passed. I'm doing my 1-2. I never go pick the songs up. You feel what I'm saying? So now, this is where the story should have ended. Like, to me, it should have ended right there. But this is how it continues. This is what makes the story interesting to me. And this is what made that chip on my shoulder just a little bit more bigger. You understand? My grind a little bit more harder. Now, Geppetto. Everybody know who Geppetto is. He's Pinocchio's puppet master, pulling the strings. You feel what I'm saying? So Geppetto was from our hood but moved down south. You feel me? And he wanted to start this record label. Now, unbeknownst to me, Geppetto and Pinocchio had been talking a long time, even while Pinocchio found Christ. You feel what I'm saying? So Geppetto, you know, quote unquote, called this dude out of retirement. You feel what I'm saying? And they were coming after all the old cats from the hood from Harvard, out of Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Cats that we ran around. And he was using Pinocchio. Geppetto was using Pinocchio to recruit cats. All right? So they come to me. Now, I'm already doing my 1-2. Shout out to Hustle Hard, man. Shout out to Insidious, man. I learned a couple of lessons from y'all. When y'all went to New York, a couple of beats that got stolen from y'all, you know what I'm saying, and a whole bunch of other stuff that happened in the hood where a cat got their music taken, a cat got they beats taken, and some shit like that, right? So I'm on that train of thought, for real. I'm on that train of thought. I'm on Independent LLC. That's where my mind frame is because I'm a publishing company now. This is my publishing company. Everything is in my name. So I'm thinking everything that I do is going to go up under Uncivilized LLC. That was my LLC at the time. You feel what I'm saying? So I told them that. And they got an attitude. It was like a real live attitude, man. It was like, who the fuck this nigga think he is? You feel what I'm trying to say? Pinocchio gave me this beat to rap over. You know what I'm saying? Even back then we was on a whole nother wave. That's what made us so good together because we was total opposites. But this track he gave me, to me, quite frankly, was trash. I couldn't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? He's a New York rapper. I'm not a New York rapper. I'm down south. I'm California. Like, I'm West Coast. That was my bad. That was my swag when I was in the game. You feel what I'm saying? I never was a New York rapper. I had the bars to spit like a New York rapper, but that wasn't I couldn't do them beats, man. Shout out to, I ain't no disrespect to none of the New York rappers or those New York beats. That just wasn't my thing. So needless to say, I had this beat for a couple of weeks. All right. He comes, he wants me to be on this album. Okay. I never write to the song because I ain't feeling this beat. And everybody know me. If you know me and know my rap, when I was rapping, if I ain't feeling the beat, I can't write to it. That's just how I was. If I ain't feeling the beat, I'm not gonna feel the song. I ain't be to write to it. So Pinocchio got a little attitude about it, but he still tried to save me. You feel me? And this is what he did. I ain't gonna say save me. He still tried to put an offer on the table. So he come up with this track. And to give you an example about if I'm feeling the beat or not. First, let's back up a little bit. when Pinocchio and Geppetto come around talking about we want you to rap for our label, I'm like, no, I'm not a rapper no more. You know, I'm like, I'm done with that. I moved from rapping to writing books. You feel what I'm trying to say? And I kept trying to tell them that, but they kept trying to push this fucking rap down my throat. That's not my bag no more. You know what I mean? This is my bag, and this is what I was trying to tell them. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't trying to hear that shit, bruh. I mean, like, they was not trying to hear that shit. So, in any case, they introduced me to another producer who had this this chick who he wanted to put out, and he needed a hot 16. Now, nothing became of this. I don't know why or what happened, but I'm about to paint the picture for y'all. So, he gives me the beat, right? The beat was so cold, y'all. Now, mind you, I couldn't write for this dude. I had this dude's song for 2-3 weeks, and I hadn't wrote a song since before 2002. We talking a couple years ago, about a year or so ago. So, I was not even thinking about writing no, like, my mind frame don't work like a rapper no more. Like, when you're a rapper, you just look at everything, words, situations, you just look for stuff. You feel what I'm trying to say? I wasn't looking for that no more. So my mind frame was not of a rapper or the rapper I used to be. You feel what I'm saying? And I was trying to tell them cats that. They ain't want to listen. You feel what I'm saying? Rap, 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 rap. So the track, I get the beat's so funky, I write a song in 20 minutes. Now, that just goes to show you, if I'm feeling the track, I'm gonna write to it. Like, and that's just how I've been. And it surprised me because I hadn't wrote a song over 20 years. You feel what I'm saying? And here it is. He give me this beat so cold, I write a song over it in 20 minutes. All right, so now we got to go take the beat over to the producer. Like, I got to go meet this cat. You feel what I'm saying? And Pinocchio come pick me up, and he bring the rapper he replaced me with. You feel what I'm saying? Which I don't have a problem with none of them. Like, I don't have a problem with none of that. Because I'm doing my 1-2 now, obviously. I mean, I didn't have a problem when I wasn't doing it. You know, we all grown men. We got to make a way for ourselves. You feel you don't want to vibe with me or fuck with me? That's cool. I'll just get it some type of other way. You feel me? So in any case, Pinocchio brings his rap partner over there. They supposed to have a studio session, so they come pick me up and take me to the producer who had the track. You feel what I'm saying? Now, in the car, I'm like, I got that beat. He like, you wrote a rap to it? I'm like, yeah, I wrote a rap to it. He like, you know, I could see the look on his face, like, damn, you couldn't write the rap for me, but you could, you know what I'm trying to say? So he like, let's hear it. So I spit it, you know, over the beat. I'm rapping this shit. There was no response. Everything was dry. And they was just like, let me hear it again. You know what I'm trying to say? Nothing became of the beat. Nothing happened with the producer. Nothing happened with the chick. Nothing at all. I ain't heard nothing from it. And I think it was a direct result because I was beefing with these cats. Like, I ain't gonna say beefing with them. I was disagreeing with what they were trying to get me to do. Let's say that. So in any case, it was just some trash. I just stopped fucking with the cats all the way around. You feel what I'm trying to say? I just stopped fucking with them all the way around. Like, I'm just gonna do me. And kind of pissed me off too, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to tell the cats, man, fuck with me, man. Y'all don't even know what I got. Like, y'all don't even know what I got. Like, I got some fire concepts, ideas, schemes, the whole thing. These just ain't books I wrote. Like, I got a whole, and I was trying to tell them that. And they was like, man, books, ain't nobody thinking about that shit. I'm like, all right. You know, books do turn to movies eventually, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm trying to do. But, all right, that's how you feel. So, let's get back to Pinocchio. Okay? Pinocchio was supposed to drop a mixtape, and he was supposed to drop a album. Okay, it was bullshit within his mixtape. You feel what I'm saying? Pinocchio didn't like the fact that Geppetto didn't like the fact that Pinocchio was outshining him. So he did some old fuck shit. You feel what I'm saying? Now I can't tell that part. You feel? I can't really put that part out there. But trust me, I'm in the whole. They were coming so hard at me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they made it seem like this is it. Like, this chance right here. If you don't take this chance, there'll never be a chance again. Like, this is the last chance we can get our goals and our dreams and bring them to the forefront. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, they was walking around like they was Biggie and Puffy. You feel what I'm trying to say? Attitudes and all, when a nigga didn't want to confirm or bow down to the shit that they was talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So In any case, man, the mixtape, his mixtape come out, and then Pinocchio outshining Geppetto, so it was a bunch of trash on that. Now, let me tell you how I found out all of this crap. You feel what I'm trying to say? Pinocchio brings his ass over my house drunk as fuck, man, and I don't even think he remembers to this day. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all know, everybody know me. I'm up 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning working on my craft. I've been doing this is not new. I've been doing this shit for years, y'all. I get up at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I work on my shit, then I go to work. When I come home from work, I come back and do that. You feel me? So it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and where my desk was set up, my computer and shit, it was a window above it. So, and that was the driveway, so I could see this light pulling up, and I'm looking at the time like, who the fuck is this? I go outside, it's Pinocchio, drunk as fuck. You feel me? And he coming on some apology shit. He telling me everything too. He telling me everything about how Geppetto was on some trash, how this video that he made. See, in that video that Pinocchio made, he should have never put it on Geppetto's channel. He should have kept it on his own channel. Because Geppetto didn't like the fact that, I think, my opinion, Geppetto didn't like the fact that motherfucking Pinocchio was outshining him, so he took that video down. So that was like, it was a whole bunch of red flags. On the outside looking in, seeing how everything went down, then this drunk nigga coming over my house, telling me all of this too. And he even apologized, saying, man, I shouldn't have let another dude come between our friendship, Then the nigga passed out in my driveway, man. Sleep in my driveway for like 3-4 hours. When he wake up, he don't even know where he at. He didn't even know he was at my house. But he said what he said because a drunk tongue speak a truth. A drunk tongue speak the truth. Ain't that how it go? So, time passes. Now, I'm slowly building my shit up. Like, I wasn't on this level right here where I'm at with these labels, these covers. I had some other covers, you know what I mean? I was just about to get into the remix of this. So, his album was supposed to drop. Pinocchio's album was supposed to drop. And about 4 or 5 days later, after his album was supposed to drop, he was getting calls from across the U.S., from different cities, telling him to turn on this radio station and turn on that radio station. Our album's supposed to be all original tracks, but Geppetto was double dipping. Like, he was selling tracks to cats in this city and then selling tracks to cats in this city. And they putting them on the radio. Like, not just selling them, they putting them on the radio. And then they go drop them to Pinocchio and expect that to be an album. And Pinocchio heated. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a double punch in his stomach. And then on top of it, Geppetto tried to do some old fuck shit and fuck one of his artist wives. Like, one of the dudes he was trying to sign, this cokehead ass nigga tried to go and fuck the dude's wife, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I ain't get pulled all off into that. So now let's back up a little bit. Now I go from Anthill and had those situations happen, so I drop Anthill. Then I go back to my roots, Uncivilized. Then that bullshit happened. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I got to go back to me. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, after I dropped Uncivilized, I was just, I don't even think I was going to start a publishing company. You know what I'm saying? I was just going to put the books out. But then I thought about Black Cartel. You feel what I'm saying? I thought about all the shit that I had to go through, you know, before I got locked up. Like I say, getting booed off Kent State stage, this chick that who I got supposedly had got pregnant, and how cats just dogged me because of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like the gambling situation, like this whole picture I painted for myself. Like I wanted to reverse that narrative. You feel what I'm saying? And that's Black Cartel. You feel? Now when you hear Black Cartel, when I hear Black Cartel, I think about the old me, and that's what pushes me to be a better person than I used to be. That's what pushes me to be a better artist than I used to be. That's what I think about when I hear Black Cartel. You know what I'm saying? I want excellence. Like, you know, I just can't accept nothing else, man. This is what made me. People like who hated, y'all made me. My old rap group made me. You feel what I'm saying? My prison sentence and the people who I thought was supposed to take care of me, who I took care of, excuse me, y'all made me. I almost said her name. The baby mama situation. You feel what I'm trying to say? Y'all made me. You know what I'm saying? My birthday. Say I ain't never forgot about that. Y'all made me, man. Black Cartel, man. I'm coming. Like I'm coming, man. Get ready. All right, y'all. So there y'all have it. Black Cartel, man. My reasoning of creating it, and why it's in existence. Why I keep it moving, keep it pushing. I will say that I don't hold no grudges no more. You know, I don't. I don't hold grudges, man. I just don't. But I do remember everything. I remember, you know, how I was built. And it came from a lot of the stuff I told y'all in this story, man. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me moving. You feel what I'm saying? Black Cartel got a lot of content coming out, man. My YouTube channel gonna be popping. I got some content I'm putting out on that. I'm still working on 2 books simultaneously. Here they are right here. Let me pause so y'all can put them on screen for y'all so y'all can see. I'm working on these 2 books right here. And then when I get through with these 2 books, I'll be working on this one. Now this one right here, ooh, man, this is gonna be a mean story, man. So in closing, Black Cartel got hot content coming. Like a lot of it, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification over there so y'all be notified when Black Cartel drop this hot content, man. So, where I'm at, it's a snowstorm. I don't know what's popping in your city, but even if it's just sunshine, I love all y'all. Please be safe, man. Pray, keep God first, man. One love from Black Cartel. Hey, Maestro, take me up out of here, bro.
Home, foundation in place for the Black Cartel camp to roam. Cash for killers clapping down while I'm sipping cognac. While I'm looking at your name, signing that away on this contract. Part 2 of the format. Let's break it down with Cartel.
Man,
the
that's
go
what,
trees
man.
with burn, baby. Can't you smell that makes this
Man, the
scene
one
stand for
dude,
crime?
man,
Some
I told
people
you
call
about,
it
I
hate.
seen on
Popular bad
Facebook
substitution
talking about
instead of blowing
he
your
was-
ass
I'm a
away.
mini
Now,
him or
A
something
stand
like-
for arthritis, a curse if you like
Yeah,
this.
I said, what you think about me when I first
2 minutes
started
to
rapping?
rehearse. All
He's
for
like,
ready to make this
yeah,
rhyme pay
you
crime
ready?
profit cranium rocket and he's stepping back realizing he can't stop it. T
you
is
already
the timing
know
for all
what's
these
going
thugs
on.
delivering terror. E is for
That's
excellence
kinda
when
cool.
Black Cartel runs this era. L for long lasting. You lanes better start asking about retaliation when my team get the blasting. What's happening?